What's going on guys, it's your boy AddictzAnt and today I'm going to be showing you the best CDM build for level 25 and level 50 in FC 26. If you want to see the same done for centre back and left back and right back, make sure to leave a like on this video and let me know in the comments down below. With all of that being said, let's get started. The archetype you want to be using is the Progressor archetype. It's inspired by Fernando Hierro. You'll be a modern centre-back capable of stepping out the backline to start attacks with progressive passing. Even though it says centre-back guys, trust me, this is the best archetype to use in CDM and I'm going to show you why in this video. Starting things off with the height and weight. For the height, I recommend going 6 foot. You do want to be somewhat tall, you need to be physical and you need to be able to win your aerial duels. But with that being said, you can also use 5'11 and 5'10. Those heights will work just fine as well. For the weight, you want to go 165 pounds. Onto the attributes page. At level 25 guys, you would have unlocked a total of 511 AP. So starting off on the defending attributes, the first attribute you want to work on is your stand tackle. You want to take it from 75 and I recommend putting on 82 to begin with. And then the next attribute you want to work on is your defensive awareness. You want to take it from 75 and you want to have it on 80. This will increase your effectiveness when jockeying, so make sure you do what I say. Then for interceptions, you're going to do the exact same. You want to put it on 80 as well. Onto the passing attributes, the only two attributes you need to work on is your vision and also your long pass. As a CDM guys, you need to be able to turn defense into attack. Having 80 vision will allow you to do that. Vision raises your ability to play accurate and intricate through passes. Then the next one you want to work on is your long pass. You want to do the same and have it on 80 as well. For pace, the only thing you need to work on is your acceleration. You're only going to increase this by 5 for now. So with this, you'll have 75 acceleration and 75 sprint speed. For ball control, you're only going to be putting a few AP into this, but you're going to work on the main attributes. So for agility, you want to have it on 75. Then you want to come to reactions and have it on 80. This is a very important attribute and I'll tell you why at the end. For ball control, you want to have it on 75. For dribbling, you want to go ahead and put this on 70. And then for composure, you want it to match your reactions. So you want to have your reactions and your composure both on 80. The reason you want to have your reactions and your composure both on high values to begin with is because with composure, it affects a player's chances of making a mistake on shots, passes and passes under pressure. And then with reactions, it measures how quickly a player can react to situations happening around them. It will affect the time it takes to finish animations and start new ones. And once you come off of ball control, the last few attributes you'll work on are your jumping, strength, aggression and your weak foot. So for jumping, you want to take it from 75 and I recommend putting on 82. For strength, you'll do the exact same. You want to have it on 82 as well and it will be the exact same for aggression. These are key attributes for the CDM build, so you want them to be roughly the same. Then for weak foot, which is the last thing you'll be working on, I recommend giving yourself 3-star weak foot. A stronger weak foot will be used more often and is more effective when doing so. This is how your attributes page should look at level 25. The signature playstyles you'll have with a Progressor archetype are Anticipate and also Long Ball Pass. With Anticipate, you'll significantly improve chances of a standing tackle success and it will grant you the ability to stop the ball directly at their foot when performing a standing tackle. And with long ball pass, lob and lofted through passes are even more accurate, they'll travel faster than ever and they'll be a lot harder to intercept. On to the playstyles. The playstyles you should have on at level 25 are Aerial Fortress. You'll be able to perform higher jumps and you'll have an improved defensive aerial presence. Then for the next one, you want to come down to physical and have on Bruiser. You'll have greater strength when performing physical tackles. And for the third playstyle, you want to come down to defending and have on Intercept. You'll have an increased reach and improved chances of retaining possession of the ball when performing interceptions. On to level 50 now, which is the max level as of the time I'm recording this. For the height, I recommend going 6 foot, but you can also use 5'10", 5'11" and 6'1" if you wish. For the weight, you want to go 165 pounds. This build will be for level 50 guys, so in total you'll have 1269 AP to use. So starting off on the defending attributes, which are the most important ones. The first one you want to work on is your defensive awareness. You want to go ahead and put this on 80. Then for stand tackle, you want to take it from 75 and I recommend putting it on 83. With stand tackle, having it on 83 will play a massive part because it is a key attribute with this archetype. The next attribute you want to work on is your slide tackle. You want to do the exact same as what you did with stand tackle guys. I recommend having this on 83. You want your stand tackle and your slide tackle to be good. You want your team to be able to rely on you to win the ball back and help get the team on the attack. And the last attribute you'll be working on in the defending section is interceptions. I recommend doing the same and putting it on 83. The next set of attributes you want to work on are your passing attributes. For vision, you're going to increase this by plus 10, so you'll have 85 vision. Vision raises your ability to play accurate and intricate through passes. For short pass, you don't need to go too crazy, just need to pull it on 80. You'll still be able to link up and do tiki-taka plays with 80 guys. On to long pass, as I mentioned on the defending attributes guys, as you're a CDM, you do want to be able to turn defense into attack very good and very quickly. So having 85 vision and 85 long pass will help with that massively. And the last passing attribute you're going to work on is your curve. You will have quite a few AP points in this. You want to go ahead and have it on 80. Curve increases your ability to bend the path of a ball when shooting or passing. On to physical, the three attributes you'll be working on are your jumping, strength and aggression. With jumping and aggression, you want to have them on the exact same value, which is 83. With aggression, it raises your chance of a success when performing risky tackles and blocks. And with jumping, it increases your effectiveness in all aspects of in the air play. With strength, you want to increase this from 70 to 85. Obviously, strength is probably the most important attribute in physical. The reason for that is because strength raises your chance of winning physical duels both on and off the ball. So having 85 strength, 83 aggression and 83 jumping will help massively in game. On to pace, you will be quite quick in game with this build. I did make it so that you will be able to keep up with a lot of the quick attackers. So for acceleration, you want to have it on 84, and then for sprint speed, you want to have it on 83. On to the last section, which is ball control. For agility, you want to go ahead and have this on 83. Agility is a very important attribute because it determines how quickly you can change directions. Then for balance, you want to go ahead and have it on 80. Balance reduces your chances of stumbling and falling when challenged by an opponent. For ball control, you want to have it on 83. You want to make sure you're able to control the ball in game, whether that's doing skills or when trapping. You don't want your player to feel sloppy in the midfield, or you will lose the ball and you could concede a goal. Then for dribbling, you won't need to put a lot of AP into this. You just want to put it on 80. The last two attributes that you want to work on in ball control are the two most important ones which will help you get the most out of this build. That is both composure and also your reactions. With composure, you want to have it on 83 because it affects the player's chances of making a mistake on shots, passes and passes under pressure. The higher the value, the better the player performs in contact situations. Then with reactions, you want to do the exact same. You want to also have this on 83. With reactions, it measures how quickly a player can react to situations happening around them. It will affect the time it takes to finish animations and start new ones. And the last thing you'll be working on with this build is your weak foot. You want to take it from 2-star weak foot up to 4-star. A stronger weak foot will be used more often and is more effective when doing so. The signature playstyles you'll have with a progressor archetype are Anticipate and also Long Ball Pass. With Anticipate, you'll significantly improve chances of a standing tackle success, and it will grant you the ability to stop the ball directly at their foot when performing a standing tackle. And with Long Ball Pass, lob and lofted through passes are even more accurate, they'll travel faster than ever, and they'll be a lot harder to intercept. On to the playstyles that you should have on for level 50. The first one is in passing. I recommend putting on ping pass. Passes travel faster to the destination along the ground without impacting the trapping difficulty of the receiver. The next one you want to have on is in defending. You want to come over and have on aerial fortress. With this playstyle, you'll be able to perform higher jumps and you'll have an improved defensive aerial presence. For the third playstyle, you want to come down to defending again, and I recommend having on intercept. With this, you'll have an increased reach and improved chances of retaining possession of the ball when performing interceptions. And for the fourth and final playstyle, you want to come down to physical, and I recommend having on bruiser. You'll have greater strength when performing physical tackles. So there you have it, guys. That was the best CDM build for level 25 and level 50 in FC 26 clubs. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below what position you want to see done next, and make sure to subscribe to stay in the loop for more content. With all of that being said, thanks for watching and take care.